Hi Aries, Jen here. We're gonna do your November 1st through the week of the 7th, I guess, update, and then I will try to post a mid-month update. So this is just the beginning of the month. It's November. The veil is very thin. I've been having some very vivid dreams. I know the veil is thin. Spirit is very close right now. So now is the perfect time to really get some clear messages here. So let's go ahead and dive in. I'm going to pull a 3-card spread, recent past, current energy, and what you don't see coming. So let's see, Aries, what we have for you. We have the High Priestess in reverse, the 10 of Wands in reverse, and the 3 of Swords in reverse. Okay. Spirit, you just gave me a mouthful there. Okay, so let's see what we have. Give me a second here. So in the recent past, High Priestess in reverse. Upright, High Priestess is all about knowing and not speaking. Okay? She knows a lot of things. Whoa, okay, Spirit, hold on. So this was a situation. Wow, this is coming in really quickly. Hold on. Because sometimes the High Priestess can have to do with gossip. The High Priestess upright, and I'm sorry if I'm rushing to say this, but Spirit is giving me all this information so quickly. I don't want to miss anything. There was a situation for some of you, Aries, where there was something unknown. This could even be gossip in passing, something you've heard. Someone could not keep their mouth shut. But it has nothing to do with you. It's actually a piece of information that either allowed you to put down a burden that you were once carrying. Yeah, because you have the 3 of Swords in reverse. This was a situation. This was not supposed to come to you. This literally came either through gossip. This was a secret that wasn't supposed to be exposed. Whatever this was brought to you, and it allowed you to literally put down a burden. Upright, 10 of Wands. You know, he's at the finish line, but he's tired. And instead of saying, hey, you know, can someone help me out here? Delegation, take some of these wands, help me out, let's work at a team. He is just literally, you know, like, I'm going to do this on my own. In reverse, whatever this information that came in, this secret, it could, like I said, it could have been through gossip. I don't think you were supposed to know and you found out. But it, in the current energy, it allows you to say, okay, now that I know that, I'm not going to do this anymore, or I'm going to let this burden down. I'm also getting from Spirit that some of you were carrying something for someone else because you did not know this said secret or something. You know, it almost feels like manipulation. Sorry, it almost feels like manipulation. Like, let's say, and I mean, it could be work with the wands, but let's say your boss has you working on a project under the disguise that, hey, if you take this, you'll get a raise. And all along, they just wanted you to do their work. There was never any intention of you getting a raise or getting a reward or even being acknowledged. That sort of situation. It's almost like you found out something that was supposed to be kept a secret from you, but in turn, it allows you to make a different move where you're like, you know what, I'm putting this down. As a result, you release a lot of pain, whether that's physical pain. It could literally be physical labor. You could be carrying something for someone else at work, or just the emotional pain from it. But either way, whatever this was that you found out, this secret that wasn't supposed to be exposed to you, or whether it was gossip or something that you heard in passing, that kind of was the catalyst for you to kind of release something that you felt was a burden for you, and actually lead towards some healing. Because after the 3 of Swords comes the 4 of Swords, that healing. And I love that it's in reverse. Anytime I see the 3 of Swords in reverse, it's like, thank God. You know, it hurts, but it hurts and you release it quickly. You don't allow it to fester in. That's what the Three of Swords to me is. It's like, yeah, it stings a little bit, but because I realize what this is, I'm able to just, you know, move on to that Four of Swords where I'm able to kind of just heal from it. It doesn't hurt as much. It doesn't mean that you won't have to put in the work and the time to recover from it. What it means is that it doesn't hurt as much because you realized it from the very beginning. Okay, so wow, Spirit just, I mean, it was like a paragraph and I was like, Spirit, give me a second. Let's see, the High Priestess, can you clarify that for me, Spirit? Who did this, what situation is this about? Was it a person? What was kind of, I'm hearing the cat is out of the bag. The cat is out of the bag. Ooh. Seven of Swords in reverse. This was some trickery, theft, deception. This is so appropriate. This makes so much sense. Why this came out the way it did. Thank you so much, Spirit, because sometimes you come in and I have to, I still am skeptical. Yes, I am. As intuitive as I am, I still am skeptical of the messages I receive. And this is just, I mean, yeah, this was some sort of deception. This was someone really trying to be sneaky, and it was literally trying to be kept a secret. No one wanted you to know this, Aries. This is someone who was trying to literally take from you and hope that you did not see, okay? And the High Priestess here being a major, this could have been going on for quite a while. I'm sorry to say, quite a while this was going on, okay? But it's finally exposed, thank God. Clarify the Ten of Wands in reverse. Queen of Swords, there you go. There you go, Aries. There you go, Queen of Swords. You're being very direct. And whatever this is, whatever situation this is, I can pull another card to see if it's a specific person or situation. You are being very clear. I am no longer carrying this load. I'm no longer taking your crap. And I'm being very clear about that. I know what you did, or I know what's been done. It was brought to my attention, and I'm not taking this crap anymore. That's the Queen of Swords. Love it. I absolutely love it. How appropriate for it to come up like that. Ten of Wands and the Queen of Swords, that's putting down boundaries. You're putting something down that doesn't belong to you, and you're laying down boundaries with clear communication. And she's very smart. She's very Queen of Swords. I mean, she's not going to give it to you in a, she's not trying to hurt you. It's facts. You know, it's not, I'm not saying this to hurt you. There's literally no emotion involved with the Queen of Swords. This is clear, cut, and dry. This is what it is. And maybe that's why you're able to get past it so quickly, because it's like, oh, okay, that's what that is. All right. I have to make some adjustments in my life, and I have to heal from that betrayal, whatever this is. But I get it. So I'm not, I get it so much that I'm not going to let it fester. Clarifying the Three of Swords in reverse. Oh my goodness. There you are, Aries. There you are. There you are. The Emperor. The Emperor. For some of you, if this isn't, well, it's your reading, so it should be your energy, but I'm going to give you another side note. This can also be you talking to a boss or someone of authority, okay? Father, teacher, Lord, just someone of higher authority. I can name so many different scenarios. Someone with that feels that they have higher authority above you. If it's not, this is you stepping back into your power. This is you not letting that pain of this Seven of Swords to fester and literally going into that. You're the ruler of your own life. You're like, screw that. I'm not going to let anybody take advantage of me. And here you are stepping into your power. Now, again, it can be you, Queen of Swords, letting someone of authority know, like, listen, this is not cool, and it doesn't even hurt me. I'm not coming from a place of pain. I'm just letting you know these are the facts. I'm putting this burden down. Or it's literally you accepting things for what it is and not allowing it to fester and stepping back into your power. I love it. I love it. We're starting off very strong. This was my first reading and Spirit gave it to me very clearly. Very clearly. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's get the lesson or experience that you were supposed to gain or learn. Okay. Spirit is like, grab another card to kind of clarify this. I will. Let's see if we can get where this was coming from, who this was from, what situation this is. Six of Wands in reverse. These were people that once celebrated you, Aries. These are people who once made you feel included. These can even be fake friends, fake family members, fake employees. That's what that is. So take it as it resonates. Six of Wands upright is being celebrated. This is you being front and center. This is you literally, it's like a parade. In reverse, these are people that once actually celebrated from you. This can even be jealousy. Even, you'll know who it's for, Aries. You'll know who it's for. Think of anyone who, and you probably know this too. Like I said, the High Priestess, this has been going on for quite a while. You either picked up on this energy a while ago. This can be a friend group giving gossip. But these are people or a situation that you were once celebrated in, okay? Spirit wanted you to know that. Let's go ahead and get the lesson or experience for Aries. Disruption, Tower. This came very sudden. I don't even think, listen, whatever situation this was, it was not supposed to come out, okay? It was not supposed to come out. This was supposed to be kept from you. They tried their best and it literally just broke the foundation. This was sudden. This was very sudden. Sudden, sudden, sudden. I mean, it just disrupted the entire foundation. Let's see. Let's get the experience or lesson that you were supposed to learn with the 10 of Wands in reverse and the Queen of Swords. 1 second here. Okay. New begin. Oh my goodness. I can't believe this. Wow. Spirit is on a roll. You got the Tower and then you got the Fool here. This is your new beginning now. Whatever situation this is supposed to give you a new beginning. Whatever situation this was supposed to come crumbling down, and it did. You got two major arcanas here, and then you have two in this reading. So the overall message, experience, lesson you were supposed to learn from putting down a burden and being clear with your communication was the Fool card. New beginning. This is literally taking a leap of faith. This might even be you putting up boundaries and expressing yourself and speaking up for yourself, which I'm not saying that I have any doubt that you will do that, Aries, but this is your new beginning here because you were stern and because you decided, oh, this is what's going on. Heck no, I'm not going to let you take advantage of me. And I'm going to speak that truth as well. Wonderful. I love it. One more, Spirit, for the Three of Swords in reverse and the Emperor. What is the lesson or experience that Aries is supposed to learn? Awareness. Now you're going to be aware. Now you're going to be aware. Okay? This is the Magician. Okay? You have now 1, 2, 3, 5 major arcanas. This is very prominent. The Magician. Now you are going to literally shape and shift and make what you want of your life under your control. You have all the elements. The Magician in the traditional tarot, he has all the elements. He has the wand, he has the sword, he has the pentacle, he has the sword. All he has to do is put it into action. He has all the tools he needs now. And I think for you, it's as far as communication. You have all the communication that you need and you have the power. You are the ruler here, the Emperor. Okay? You have everything you need now to move forward. Manifest. Use that Magician energy now because you have it. And you get it from this situation here. So I love this reading, Aries. If this brought you some sort of clarity, some sort of guidance, please, if you're still with me at 14 minutes, hit me a like so I know I'm not speaking to a robot and I know I'm speaking to a real person here. And until next time, Aries, take care.